Hello, hello, hello. We are officially back from Florida, although I almost was not. So I did see, I think at the beginning of the chat, that someone said, did he make it back? And I think it was on Discord too, that uh, did he make it back? And if I had not, or I was not going to make it back, you could be sure that unless I was like actually physically hurt and in the hospital and unconscious or something, I would have posted something in the chat or discussion something that said, "Hey guys, we're canceling tonight," or give you a quick update. Again, barring me being unconscious or dead, if I wasn't going to make it, I would let you guys know. So if you don't hear anything, that's good news. It's kind of what the doctor says after you take your cancer tests. No news is good news. So yes, I am here. Although when I say I almost was not here, I was so pissed off because I did have to work today. So I was working from home though, and I was like, "Hey, I'm just going to let you guys know." Uh, I will have my computer with me. I will work my normal hours typically, but the only time I won't be is when I'm in the air, because like the internet connection. It's only an hour flight. I had to do a connecting flight in Atlanta, which is the worst airport in the world. Well, one of them, but at least my experience, Atlanta's been my worst airport. That I try to avoid it at all costs, but there was no other way to avoid to go to Jacksonville, Florida. And so I was like, I'm just going to be in the air for an hour here and like 45 minutes from Jacksonville to Atlanta. So it's not going to be long, but I will work from home. So I was like scheduling it so I could try to get home as early as I can. So my flight was supposed to leave at 5:15, which means I woke up at 3:15 or whatever. So the guy I was staying with could take me to the airport, which was like 20-30 minute drive from Jacksonville, just to make sure I had enough time to get there. Long story short, I got there and we get on the plane. Everything's going as normal. I'm tired. And 5:15 rolls around. Everybody's on the plane and the doors are not shutting. And the captain's doors or the pilot's door is open. So I'm like, definitely know that we're not ready to go until that shuts. 5 minutes goes by, nothing. Um, 10 minutes goes by, nothing. 15 minutes goes by, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I have a connecting flight and my connecting flight in Atlanta. So I think I was originally supposed to get there at 6:15, or I think it's because it's an hour trip. So if we left at 5:15, about 6:15. And then my next flight was at 7:15. So I had like an hour layover, which is pretty easy timing if everything goes the way it should. And 20 minutes goes by and still nothing. Cabin door is still open, or the captain's door is still, pilot door is still open, although the plane door is shut. And I'm like, what the? I'm starting to get really like, I can feel that burn within inside where I was like ready to go postal on people. And finally the captain comes on and he's like, well, we have a little situation here. And I thought he was going to say like something wrong with the plane. No, it was something stupider than that, which is, I think, should be a crime. And I've said this for many, many years. The plane had overbooked, like they do a lot, even at 5:15 in the morning. It was Monday morning, so obviously a lot of people are trying to get back to their home from whatever they did that weekend. Of course, they put me like because I my seat was just randomized. You don't get to pick your seat unless you pay more money. I'm not paying more money for just a better seat. In this case, when it's an hour flight, so they put me in the very back seat. I'm like in the back seat. So I'm like, that's more time that's going to take for me to get out of the plane for me to get to my connecting flight. And he's like, because we have this book flight was overbooked, we have two people that somehow got the same seat, and so they are checking through the computer system to find out blah blah blah. And it took them 45 minutes of me just sitting there to try to figure out why they overbooked, which was dumb in the first place, and then put two people in the same seat, which caused the problem, obviously, because it's overbooked flight. It's not like you just move them over. I was so fucking bad. I was so mad. And I was just antsy. I was like, I'm not going to make it, and there's no way I'm going to make it. Of course, Atlanta's a busy airport. We were way behind schedule. There's a bunch of planes before us, which means it's taking longer for us to take off, which is pushing the schedule back even further. Long story short, we got to Jacksonville, and I had to go to a different concourse because why would Delta domestically change concourses why don't they just have gates apart from each other? To me, that would make sense. But no, you got to go to a different concourse. You got to get one of those little trains and you got to go to the other thing. And I'm like, there's just no way I'm going to make it. And so I get off the plane. I think I have 9 minutes until my flight leaves. And I'm like, they always close the door before that fucking 9 minutes. I haul ass. I'm running. I make it as the door's closing. So I was this close. And if I had not made that, because that was what, 7:15 a.m., the next flight that was not booked that I would have been able to get on was 5:18 p.m. So I would have just had to sit in the worst airport in the country for like 9 hours because they were stupid and overbooked and because they had to take fucking 45 minutes to figure out what the problem was. Like, seriously, it's a computer problem. It's not like it's a booking problem. It's not like a plane problem. So anyway, after I got on the plane, the door shut and we were up in the air, I was running so fast and it was so early in the morning that I just had that asthma kind of feel in my throat because I was just like booking it. Worst feeling, but I was just like, thank God I'm getting home. So anyway, long story short, made it back home. And we are here for this wonderful, wonderful set devoted to yours truly. So before that, I wanted to give a congratulations because I did see the last thing before I started the stream was that Adrian got his job. Cheers, or slanta, however you want to say it. Gombe in Korean, or wiayo. Whatever your choice of words are, get your wiener out and cheers it out. And I don't mean wiener in that way. So we are here. We have had a couple sets turned in that I have not been able to update. I will update after this is over. But we got, I think, a John Feedy set. Came out of nowhere. Scott K turned in a set, I think. And Jim maybe turned in another set. Bryce has turned in another set. Bryce, yeah, I see Bryce's name in there. What's up, Bryce? So I did receive those. I just have to put them on the schedule because I haven't had time to do that because I've been gone all weekend. And I had got back and I had to, do work. So, but here we are. I will get that updated after this. Another thing is that I did receive about an hour ago, Jim, Jim's channel, Newstead. He did write me back finally because I guess he was on a break too for like a week. And he said that he was actually interested in possibly doing that ILO interview together. So I'll try to look into that, see if we can get that thing set up. ILO, the band, I don't know if you guys know, but they had a show in the UK this past Friday. And he wrote me and was like, hey, have you got that interview thing figured out? And I was like, not yet. So I told him we would. So they're definitely down for it. So it's going to happen, I think. It's just going to be a matter now of me either doing it by myself or hopefully with Jim and getting the logistics figured out of how to do it without being retarded. And then we'll get it done. So I'm guessing next couple weeks or so. And we are, with even the new sets, almost caught up. I think we're through Monday, May 7th. So if you're wanting to get a set in, it's not going to be until after May 7th because all the new bookings that have come in are putting us up to May 7th. So that's great. Looking forward to what we have. But let's turn our attention to a set that is devoted to me. Now, I did see in the chat someone was like, I wonder what Captain Morgan's going to pick. Unfortunately, this person who devoted this set to me, for me, didn't let me pick. They picked the songs that we are going to listen to today. How many songs? There are 5 songs. Now, here's the thing. He says, or she says, I have been presented by someone on the channel who wants to remain nameless. Yes, a personal set just for me. And then it's just these 5 songs with the links to them. And all it says is, do your best not to look at the links or know what the songs are because the person wants me to be legitimately surprised. So, I'm going to tell you whoever it is that turned this set in. I'm just going to let you know I successfully did not see what songs they were, and I'm not lying about that. I had the volume down all the way. I just copied the link, clicked it, and when I put it onto the screen or whatever to make it work, I didn't look at it. I was just kind of out of my peripheral vision trying to make sure it lined up, and I didn't actually see anything. So this is going to be a total surprise to me. I will say this, however, whoever turned this set in, I just want to let you know that because I couldn't check it and I wasn't looking at it, and I don't know what songs they are, when I download or I just copy and paste the link into, it's called, the program that I use is called Download 4K Video Downloader is what it's called. It's a program. And it downloads, I just copy the link and paste it into the downloader. It does it into a certain folder. And I do it relatively fast, just because it's really easy. Copy the link, paste. Copy the link, paste. Copy the link, paste. However, in the past, what normally happens, and I'm just guessing it might have happened, may not have happened, that some songs may be bigger, longer, take more time to download than others. And when I get into my folder to pick them, they might be out of order because they download and like get into the folder. Like if song number 2 is shorter than song number 1, maybe when this one gets done, finished downloading, song number 1 is still downloading. So in the folder, this one gets put first. I'm not able to look at the titles where I normally would. I would look at the song, the title, and then like put it in the right order. I can't do that in this case. So it might be that your song number 5, whatever that link is the first one on the list. I have no idea. And I'm sorry, but if this is what you want me to be legitimately surprised, I accomplished that for you, but it also might mean that your set list order is going to be fucked up. So whoever you are, if you feel like revealing yourself, you might be cringing because maybe the way the order was supposed to go was important. Well, it might be fucked up. It might not. It might have downloaded correctly somehow, but most of the time, it's out of order because of the song lengths and how, I don't know, good the video is. Anyway, we're getting into this. I don't obviously have anything to say anything about any of the songs. So we're just going to kind of get into them and see what the hell it's going to pop up on the screen. So this really isn't my set. This is somebody, probably, I'm guessing, if Rick Roll comes up again and we all get Rick Rolled again, what can I do? You know? I have a feeling there's going to be something in here that is a joke, and I'll laugh with it and it'll be funny. But let's see what happens. All right, so song number 1 coming down the pike. Here we go. I always knew that one day they tried to bring me down. One day they tried to bring me down. Is this a rap song? What is this?
I always knew that one day they tried to bring me down, way down, way down. One day.
Sounds like, is this a Christian group? Sounds like a little bit like Anointed or something. Sounds like it sounds like black singers, like a version of black singers doing a Christina Aguilera type of mix.
It is. Since Pac passed away, most you rappers don't even deserve a track from me.
Diddy?
See,
If
you ever wanted to ever be anything, it always be somebody that'll shoot down any dream. It always be haters, that's the way it is. Hater niggas marry hater bitches and have hater kids. But they gon' have to take my life or they take my drive. Cause when I was barely living, that's what kept me alive. Just a thought that maybe it could be better than what we
if it's Kanye, it sounds like P. Diddy.
Make it out of this grind.
I don't know any of these guys, so.
She say, your girl don't like me, how long as she been gay? Spanish girls say, you know, I
does anybody know who it is, Kanye?
Everybody wanna run to me for they sing like. It's funny how these whack niggas need my help. Running around when I couldn't feed myself. Dog, if I was you, I wouldn't feel myself. Dog, if I was you, I'd kill myself. Make a meal myself, and I'm still myself. And I'ma look in the mirror if I need some help. Now I speak from the heart, y'all all y'all frontin'. Everybody feel a way about K, but at least y'all feel something.
What you call it? I'm that only forgetting when some get will get you.
Okay. I like the singing part, the melody part. I don't like rapping that much. See, this actually has a melody in it. Yeah, I like this part. Oh, you hate this, Jim? Well. I like the singing, the melody, the gospel-y sound. I just didn't like the rapping part, which would make Kanye on this channel 0 for 2. Because we have had Kanye on here before, a long time ago. Yeah, you trying to bring me down? Set suggester. Trying to bring me down. But you won't. Is that it? If that was Kanye, so have we clarified and certified that that was Kanye? If it was Kanye, the rapping part of it has made him 0 for 2 for me. Besides, She's a Gold Digger. That one, the Gold Digger song, I think is what it is. Is that the title of it? I didn't mind that song because it had like a catchy, you know, beat with like a... with kind of some sort of like chorus that was catchy to it. I would even say poppy. And less like this, just like... Again, I don't feel like I'm putting this on rap. I feel like I do the exact same thing when we have progressive rock or whatever it may be that reads lyrics like a rap. It's like just the intonation of it is just very da 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 da, da like you're speaking it out. That does nothing for me musically. And so this kind of rap, and for me, I'm not saying I love it, but that was one of the things that I thought was good about Eminem and why Eminem was popular. I also say Bone Thugs and Harmony is because they did less of that. It was maybe faster in tempo, and the way they put the words together was very creative, much more creative. Not so much in this song, but I felt like the rapping and what was that song called that we had from Kanye last time? I think it was God or Who is God or something God. It was like such bad rapping in my opinion, as far as the way he tried to rhyme, to the point where it felt like when I was in middle school and I was trying to write raps or just as a joke and be like, today I feel really, really real. Like just terrible, terrible stuff, you know? And it's just not good for me. When he stopped rapping, which was really not a ton of part in much of this song, the melody-driven, gospel-y kind of whatever, I thought was not bad. It did get repetitive, didn't really go anywhere, but that was better certainly than that. So someone did say in the chat that this might be my least favorite artist on the channel so far, and if that is what this set is about, it's gonna be a long night, depending on how fucking long the songs are. Can I like go like this and hope that that's not it? Oh God, Scott says what? Nickelback next. You know what? I don't even think I know any Nickelback songs, but I know a lot of times there's the comparison of Creed in that sort of vein. Oh, Creed's, you know, everyone makes fun of. I think Creed's fine. So I don't know if I would totally dislike Nickelback like everybody else does, but I know they're like the butt of every joke. So, okay, what else does other people say? Oh, wait a minute. If DT comes up, could you skip it to the last? Wait a minute. Are you the one that turned this in, Jim? And are you telling me that DT is going to be on here? Well, if DT is going to be on here, unless it's my least favorite DT song, which tends to be Octavarium. It's not my least favorite, I shouldn't say that. But then yeah, it's definitely not going to be a set full of bands that I hate. Or people that I hate. Okay, so Jason says that my mic is clipping it. Well, you're just going to have to deal with it. I'm not going to fix it every freaking time I get on. I don't know why it does it. If my hand, I'm going to put my hand over here. Does it stop it? Because if I put my hand here, I think it's coming from the radio waves from the Wi-Fi and the microphone. So yeah, if I put my hand in front of it, it blocks that radio wave stuff going through. Yeah, I don't understand why it does that. It's so stupid. But anyway, so I'll try to put my hand here, but I'm not going to leave it there. When the music comes on, I'll take it off. All right, so let's get in number 2. I'm sure, I guess DT is going to be showing up here at some point, and Jim is the one who did it, so he just made it obvious that it was him. So here we go. Song number 2. What's this going to be, Jim? Cannibal Corpse, I know the name. Okay. I like the beat so far. That's pretty cool. I like the music until the came in. I like that. Oh, nice. Bad, bad. Sounds very Metallica-ish here. Bad, bad. I like the music, I just obviously don't like the growling. But I would even say I like this better than the last song. Oh, shit. It says copyright audio. I don't know if it's going to shut me off, but we'll have to see. Hope this isn't very long. Is Cannibal Corpse, I mean, I guess it is the OGs, but I hope it doesn't take down the stream. It just says audio, it doesn't say video, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say. So just as a reminder, folks, if the stream gets taken down, I will start recording and then put it on Discord, and so you have to go watch it on Discord. Or maybe I could just stop it for a minute. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped it. I should have paused it. Here. I'm trying to talk. I'll stop it and okay. God, this is so annoying. Again, I don't care if it gets copyrighted. Just don't take down the damn stream. And they might not. Maybe because it's just audio, it won't. But I don't want to take a chance of it because this is like the second freaking song. And that means we're gonna have to record another 4 or 3 or whatever it is. So. All right. Cosmos is right. Anything but, yeah, I accidentally started over, but then I put it in the middle again and guessed where we left off. I think it was right about here. Oh, you're trying to torture me, man. Okay, I just went back to excellent connection. No warning because I stopped it. Yeah, I thought Ryan would love this part. Where the hell is Ryan? I like the rhythms. I like the music. A little repetitive. Just don't really enjoy the Yeah, Echo, that's a great one. Is this that anime set from Jason, the cartoon band? Anime band. Oh, I like the halftime. Oh, warning is back up. Is this song almost over? Because I'm just going to try to let it ride out if it is. Jim, why are you putting this on here, Jim, just to make me miserable? You have succeeded so far. Now, if you're going to put DT on here, it makes me what DT song you're going to put on here. Because it's still following the theme of worst songs or bad songs that I don't like. And I'm trying to think. Is there any DT songs I hate? Why don't you think he sent it in, Bryce? Okay. Good. Lord have mercy. That was painful. Dude. All right. See when this thing pops back up. Hey, this is going on being blocked for a lot longer than normal. I'm waiting for this thing to come back. It's still saying error. I don't know why it's saying error. There we go. Okay, so the stream is back on. We're gonna sit here and talk for a second. Let some scraggly wagglies come back. Okay, we are back. I am going to risk getting a strike. How about that? Because you know what? Fuck you, YouTube. I'm going to risk getting a strike, and if it gets taken down, I'm going to record it anyway, and I'll put it back on the Discord. But let's just try to get this strike. Let's get a strike. As long as we don't get 3, we're good. So we'll just get a strike, and then after this, we'll have to be a little more careful with what we do. So yeah, let's see what happens in the third song, because I think we've been off and our stream is pretty much back to normal. I hope the next song, whatever it is, isn't like a what do you mean one strike puts limits on me? I don't think so. I've had a strike in the past. In the past, like I can't remember, it was like 2 years ago, I had a strike for, yeah, somebody said, because I used in my background, someone's, they like just attach a 4K video on their like chest, and they just kind of like walk through places in Seoul, like popular places like Gangnam or Itaewon, Hongdae. And I was answering questions about my time in Korea, and I had it playing in the background. the dude who owned that or put that video on YouTube didn't even write me and say, "Hey, can you take that down or don't use that?" He just gave me a copyright strike. He like fucking, I was like, and I think it gave me his email or something, or I could respond to it. And I wrote back to the dude, I'm guessing he's Korean, and I just said, "Dude, like, why are you being such a prick? Like, if you want me to take it down, I'll take it down, but just why are you being a dick about it? It's not like you're, yeah, all you do is walk around and just film shit and don't say anything, and that's not really art. That's just recording shit." And you're gonna be a prick about it. And that's the one copyright strike one strike I've had on the channel, and it didn't do anything to my channel. It didn't like stop me from uploading videos. Has that changed? Okay, if it's the next song, if it's a DT song and it's a popular one, that's probably gonna get blocked. This might be tough. We might be getting a copyright strike today, guys and girls. Anyway, let's try to get in the next one. This is song number 3 and see what happens. Oh, it is a Dream Theater song, and it's Change of Seasons. Why does it say stream unavailable? What? Hmm.